Well, hey gang, how you doing? Jonathan here for Tailhunter Sportfishing, and it's time once again for the Mexican Minute La Paz video fishing report, coming to you from La Paz, Baja, Mexico, and covering all of the fishing action for our Tailhunter Sportfishing fleet for the dates of the 7th through the 14th of May 2021. Wherever you are, hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for checking in. And if you like what we're doing, please do us a really huge, giant, humongous favor and don't forget to subscribe. Let's jump into the fishing because I'm really excited about what happened this past week. For once, I think, the planets just every now and then in your life just kind of line up perfectly. Listen, for once, we didn't have those pesky winds that were knocking around our fishing for a while. As winter is leaving, we kept getting, a day or two of these really strong winds, really messing up our fishing. This was one of those weeks the winds were not a big issue. The waters were blue, the sands were white, the beer was cold, and number one, the fish were biting. And as I've talked about so often, this is that transition time. So I'm going to officially declare that winter fishing is done and spring bite is on because things were just almost perfect this week. The weather running about 85, 88 degrees during the daytime, very sunny, very little humidity. Nighttime temperatures a comfortable high 50s, low 60s. And like I said, the fish were biting. A lot of transition fish. And when I say transition fish, what I'm talking about is these cooler water fish are starting to move off now. The warmer water fish are starting to move in. Species like yellowtail, amberjack, sierra, they're kind of moving off in the deeper, cooler water, and the warmer water fish come in. In fact, this is the first week in about 3 months we didn't have any yellowtail caught, or at least nothing that I heard about or saw. Amberjack, we didn't have any of those, had a couple of sierra, but we're starting to see some of the warmer water fish. Fish like Dorado are showing up. We finally got the wahoo to bite. We've got some huge roosterfish chewing right now, as small as maybe 20 pounds, but as big as maybe 80 pounds. We've also got a lot of bonita, Jack Crevalle. We've got cabria. We've got snapper. I think we had about 12 or 13, different species this week. Someone told me they counted 18 different species, but that's very typical of this time of year. There's a lot of pargo right now. This is one of those big pargo, those undulating schools they look like giant carp, come up into the shallows and they're spawning. But take a look at this photo. Something really exciting happened this week. A lot of you know Captain Poncho. Well, he was out with Dr. Velarde and they hooked this massive, gigantic, humongous pargo. Look at this photo. Poncho estimated this fish to be about 50 pounds. Now, if it's 50 pounds, this would have been a brand new world record for a mullet snapper. Take a look at this photo. This is a picture of the 2007 world record weighing 45 pounds. I believe the name of the angler was Rollo Carroll. If I got that correctly, caught with Dave Jones's Fisherman's Fleet, one of our friends here in town. This was in 2007. Take a look at this photo, and now take a look at Poncho's photo of his fish that he caught this week. I talked to a lot of our friends and even some of our friends who work for the IGFA, and they say that Poncho's fish was probably bigger. Unfortunately, as has happened to about a half dozen fish that I think would have been world records if they'd gotten it to our IGFA scale. Yes, we do have an official IGFA scale at our Tailhunter offices, but everybody cuts up their fish, throws it in the bag, gets ready to take some home or eat it. This fish got cut up just like others, and then afterwards you kind of look at the picture and you go, whoa, that's, let's check the IGFA book, let's check some of the photos. We looked at it and went, oh no, not again, but this might have been a world record had we gotten it to the scale. But anyway, as far as we're concerned, Captain Poncho, Dr. Velarde, good job. It would have been a world record. It's a great fish, it's a great catch, and just who knows, the next fish could be even bigger. But that's what's going on right now. Just a lot of variety, a lot of good things happening. I think the weather's going to continue to just get better. I think we're going to see more Dorado. I would not be surprised if this coming week or the next couple weeks we start seeing more marlin, more sailfish, and hopefully the tuna. We know they're there because some of the commercial guys say they pop up. They're just moving so fast, nobody can get onto them. They come up, they eat, or they're moving with the dolphin schools, and you just can't get on the tuna. They're down deep, and hopefully they're going to come up and they're going to feed and hopefully chew on our rigs, okay? Anyway, one more thing I want to tell you about. This is the beginning of summer vacation, school's out, families are coming in. It's also coming up to be Memorial Week, a very, very big travel week. If you're coming down, please give yourself some extra time. The airport is incredibly packed, coming in as well as going out. So give yourself some extra time on either end as you come in for your vacation or you leave. That includes La Paz Airport as well as Cabo Airport. So just a little heads up there. This is Jonathan for the Mexican Minute, and that's going to wrap it up for this week. Hope you're doing well. God bless. Take care of each other, and we'll catch you back on the other side in about a week real soon. Thank you very much. You take care.